Hello, Lakers fans. This is Anthony Wilson. As always, I'm joined by my three prestigious co-hosts, Shane Christopher Murray, Jason Big Mitch Mitchell, and Vito Hill. How are you guys doing tonight?
Big chillin',
Solid.
as usual.
Big pimpin' spinning cheese.
Anto, before we go any further, I gotta stop the show right now. I got I got beef with Shane Murray already.
Okay.
I just wanna point out to anybody watching this, I want y'all to be thankful. I want y'all to be thankful for me because I'm the one that told Shane Murray to put a shirt on. He was gonna do the show with an inside out black beater. So America, you're welcome.
Hmm.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, on behalf of
No need for
America,
commentary. No need for commentary.
on behalf of
Anto,
America,
let's get it
I like
rolling.
to tell
Let's get it
Mitchell
rolling.
to kiss
Anto,
my
let's
ass
get it
and suck
rolling.
my dick, and let's continue on with the show. Okay, thank you very much.
Oh
Hey.
my god.
Did he just tell somebody to suck his dick?
Yeah.
In the
Yes, I did.
first,
Did he
minute
just
of
te-
the show.
did he just tell a man to suck his dick? Weird.
A
I
man did.
knew I
He
knew
told
he
you to
hated
suck a
no.
he told
This
you to suck a
goes back to
man's
my
dick.
original theory. Shane Murray hates his dick.
Like a man did.
Let's start the show.
Right. So, in this week's episode, we haven't recorded in a couple of weeks. So
Uh-oh.
we're gonna talk about the last 2 weeks in Lakers basketball, and then of course we're gonna focus on tomorrow's in-season tournament quarterfinal game the Lakers are going to play against the Phoenix Suns. Mitch, is that here or there? Is that here or
Oh, it's here, baby. It's here.
it's
We are
here?
undefeated.
Because so that's the quarterfinal. So today, right now, the
Yeah.
Pelicans looking like the Pelicans are up by 11 against the Kings with under 5 minutes to
Bring
play.
it home, Pelicans. Bring it home, baby. I got y'all for the 5. Bring it home.
So if the Lakers, so basically the winner of Lakers Suns tomorrow would play the Pelicans if this lead the Pelicans holds. And then that would be the semifinal on Thursday, and then on Saturday that would
Oh
be
yeah, girl.
the final.
Ooh.
So yeah, I mean, and then the other bracket today, the Pacers beat the Celtics, and who else is playing tomorrow besides us and Phoenix?
Just 2 games tomorrow.
Pacers in Boston played earlier.
Well, who's playing
It's
tomorrow?
just 2
then?
games.
Somebody
It's just
saying
2 games
tomorrow.
It's just 2 games.
Hmm?
It's just 2
But
games
who's the other
tomorrow.
game? What's the other game though?
The other game is let me get to NBA.
Yeah, but we're gonna get into that, and then also we're gonna get into this idea I came up with for us to rank our top 10 NBA players, from Los Angeles. All of us being from LA and coming up in the city, and you know,
It's
some
Knicks Bucks tomorrow.
Knicks Bucks. So Knicks Bucks followed by Lakers Suns. That should be a good day of basketball.
Yeah.
But yeah, so last 2 weeks, man, the Lakers have been kind of up and down.
Up and down.
We didn't record. We didn't record when they got their behinds beat by 44 points against the Sixers.
Why not?
Well,
We were
I'm
too
not-
embarrassed to show our faces, obviously.
and then LeBron after the game, he seemed perturbed and said that there need to be some changes or something like that. That caught a lot of media attention.
Classic
So
LeBron. It's all good.
classic LeBron, yeah. But since then, I don't know. What are we now? 12-9,
Um,
12-9, 7 in the West.
7th in the West.
why do you say that so proudly, though?
Because the West, and we're 3 wins away from the first seed, and if we win tomorrow, we'll be top of 5th.
Sounds
With
like
our
a
injuries we
Sounds like
had,
a
it's better than
pro.
last year, so I got plenty of reasons to be happy about that.
Let me ask you a question though. Did you expect us? So we are 21 games in.
Hmm.
Did you expect us to be 7th at this point? 21 games in.
No, but
So that's why I'm
but
confused. That's why I'm confused why you're so happy.
because it could be a lot worse. We literally had 5 guys in and out the lineup.
But we've had our top 4 guys healthy, have we not?
True, but we have an 8-man rotation for the last 2 weeks.
But our top 4 guys have been healthy this whole time, for the most part. AD's missed what? 1 game so far. LeBron's missed 1 game so far. Come on.
Do you remember where we were last year at this point?
This isn't last year.
Just get us to the playoffs so that we can play you know who. That's all that matters to me.
This ain't last year, man. Yesterday's price isn't today's price.
I'm
The
sorry
team,
if I can't be as negative as you want me to be.
it's not negative. It's realistic. It's expectations. It's raising the bar. I'm not saying I'm upset that we're 7th because, hey, well,
Your
actually,
expectations are always unrealistic. But again, go off.
it's what were your expectations 21 games in? Did you just
I
said that you didn't
expected
expect us
a
to
healthy
be
roster 21 games in.
healthy roster or not? 21 games in.
I expected us to be a top 4 seed, however the standings were. But we're not. You look at the West, we're not too far away from that.
Hey man, y'all thought we was going be title chasers.
Do you realize who's number 1?
That's why I'm
right now?
confused why
Do you
he's
realize
so.
who's number 1 in the West right now? Do you realize who's number 1 in the West right now?
Let me look at these damn standings real
The
quick.
Timberwolves
Minnesota.
are number 1 in the West. I'll help you.
Minnesota Timberwolves, right?
21 games in, did Eddie want to have the Timberwolves being number 1 in the West?
It
I
don't
thought
matter
they would be
who's
better.
number 1 in it. Why does
pretty-
it matter right now, though, Shane?
Put that shit up.
Nah, yeah, I get it.
I predicted before the season that the Timberwolves would win 50 games, and they're well on their way.
Right.
The thing is that.
But shout out to the Magic for being 2nd in the East, though, for
The
sure.
Magic, yeah. So it's some young teams that it's kind of like,
Right.
the NBA is changing. And then you have OKC OKC is a force now,
Man, they whooped our ass.
Yeah, another team that kicked their ass since the last time we recorded. They're so good. There's, so young, so many pieces that like before when they were this loaded, when they had Durant, Westbrook, Harden, Ibaka, they're probably not going to be able to keep all those guys. Looking like Josh Giddey, even before Josh Giddey, the news that came out or the rumor that came out about him, they're already kind of, seemed like they were playing with his minutes, looking like he was maybe going to be the odd man out because, they're a small market team and they don't want to have to pay the luxury tax. So he could end up being an odd man out either way. But, OKC is they're not on the way, they're here, and
I'm telling y'all, Shea is real, man. Shea is real.
Shea is the real deal, bro. He kind of makes it look easy. He
just gets buckets. Yeah. It's not always like super flashy. It's just He just gets buckets, man. Just good, solid buckets. It's pretty crazy.
And he's so productive. It's like I had him last night, or 2 days ago, on Prize Picks, and he had like an off game. I was like, wow, really? Shea Gilbert only get 15 points? That's not like him. The guy, he's machine like. But the Lakers. Just that was, what was that? That was 2 days ago, right? On Saturday, when we beat the Rockets. The Rockets are much improved. They're just a pain in the ass for anybody. Still need a couple more players, but we were able to. We've gotten revenge on them twice now, and at the end of the game there, LeBron and Ime Udoka got into it. And that ended with Udoka being kicked out of the game. I think the lip reader said that LeBron told him, "Hey man, don't be using that bitch word so loosely with me. I'm a grown man." And who knows what Udoka said after that, but he got him tossed. But how are you guys feeling right now? I know Mitch, like Mitch said, he's not happy with 12-9. but
How can you be?
right. Shane is okay with it, I think.
Definitely.
I mean, I expected better, but I'm not gonna trip off 12-9.
We're not even in the playoffs. We're in the play-in. I can't be
It's
happy with
21
that.
games in, man.
Bro, you need to raise your standards. Your standards
It's
are so
21
low.
games in. If they win tomorrow, they'll be tied for 5th, which would put them in the playoffs. What is the problem?
I don't know, man. I thought maybe people just look at the Lakers and hold them to a different standard, Shane. That's all. They feel
unrealistic standards.
This guy has no standards. This guy's talking about. Listen,
No, you're just spoiled. You're a
wait a
spoiled
minute,
ass
Jay.
man. That's
wait
what
for this. Wait for this. Hold on. Wait for this. Wait for this. Listen to this. In the same breath that he says that he expected the Lakers to be better 21 games in, within the same breath he's like, "Oh, well, I'm fine with us being 21 games in." And in the same breath he also says our expectations are unrealistic when he had the same expectations. So how are our expectations unrealistic and yours aren't when you had the same?
You're panicking or getting mad at 12-9.
Who's panicking? Who's panicking here?
You sound like you panicking.
This isn't panic. This is disappointment where we are at this point.
Hey, Jay,
why be disappointed? Why you be disappointed?
Listen, I don't know if you ever like played competitively or anything like that, but like if you just sit here and like have this complacent attitude, like you just keep at that level. So yes, so I'm trying to give you what the players should be feeling. Like they shouldn't be happy with being 7th place. They shouldn't be. They're better than that. They should be a top 4 seed, like you yourself said. So no, I'm projecting what the players should be feeling, is what I'm doing. Not being complacent with being 7th place in the fucking play-in. Come on, man. They're better than that. I believe they know that they're better than that. Can they turn it around? I believe so.
Jay, it's like a mixture, dude, of opinions when I talk to different people about the Lakers.
Talk to me.
Because some people, maybe they just hold them to a different standard and they're not living up to it right now. And there's different reasons for that. I would never know, but you could say, hey, maybe they're just an older team. The leaders are older, and they're waiting for the playoffs.
They could be.
But then you have people that I talk to that just really think the Lakers aren't that good. And I'm like, damn, that kind of hurts to hear because we're always in competition for the number 1 spot, 2 spot in the West always. So, since LeBron's been here. So I don't know. Do you think that the Lakers are overrated? Anybody?
Hell no, they ain't overrated.
After LeBron and AD, like you say, D-Lo has his shining moments, but we need more. We need more than moments, Shane. Then we have, and your boy just we literally fought everybody to keep the boy Reeves. Otherwise the media tried to make it seem like everybody was after him. But maybe there's film out now on Reeves, so he has to get better. He has to add more to his game. So we know that. But who's the 5th option? And every time I look, I mean the 4th or 5th option. Every time I look up, Hachi's hurt. He can't consistently stay on the court. And then who else has these moments? What's the other kid that there's a love-hate going on with Jason and
Cam Reddish?
Shane. Yeah, Reddish.
Well, the 4th or 5th option, it should be Rory, but the issue is he's playing. He's basically LeBron's backup, and the way Darvin Ham uses LeBron, he's not gonna get consistent minutes to keep staying in rhythm.
So you're saying Darvin Ham is the problem?
Yeah, Darvin Ham's the problem because he has to figure out his rotations. Then he's overusing LeBron and AD. That's part of the problem.
But maybe he's overusing them because we're not getting enough production from everybody else.
Well, that's because they ain't putting them in position to produce. Like, for example, Christian Wood. Christian Wood is a scorer. He gets buckets, but he had Darvin Ham has him basically being a role player. Like you gonna set screens, you're gonna play as good as defense you can, and you're gonna rebound.
Shane,
And anytime he shoots the ball, it's on the perimeter.
game plan.
He can shoot threes, but he's not a primary 3-point shooter.
Game plan is out the door when you have teams like the Sixers or the Celtics or the Nuggets or whoever good, big offensive teams. All that game plan is out the door when they're putting up 133 and we're barely cracking 100 points. I mean, dude, was that offense? We're not putting enough points up. We're not getting enough stops. Are we running the ball enough in transition? What's the game plan? Are we a fast break team? Are we a half court team? Are we outside in, inside out? What are we? The Lakers haven't established an identity yet. Yeah, you can say that about coaching, or you can say that about just the players aren't out there producing and running the sets for the game plan. You don't. It's a mixture to me of everything. And I think the Lakers have to settle down. The coach has to establish the identity because right now, to me, it looks like a whole lot of here, you do it, or I got it, or it's not enough of not camaraderie but teamwork, man. It's just here, LeBron, you take it, or here, AD, you take it. No, man, I need some sets ran. I need some screen set. I need something where it looks like a collective thing on the court, not an individual thing. Now, lastly, I'm going to say is I honestly feel that the backup players have to step it up. There's a lot of times where I've seen LeBron drive or I've seen AD get double teamed and they kick it out to that perimeter and there's not enough consistent 3-point shooting. And, dude, if that's been our Achilles heel over the last 15 years, it's not 15 years, 10 years, I want to say, when Kobe used to pop that drive and pop it out, who has been our consistent shooter? Where you can say, oh yeah, over the last 10 years, that was the dude that was going to bail us out of a shot. No, we just been blessed to have individual players like Powell and, people to step up that had extraordinary careers, but never a killer shooter. Who was our last killer shooter? And don't say Glenn Wright, Shane. But who was our last killer shooter? And don't say Jay. Don't say what's the Hispanic dude with the long hair that called himself the I called him the BB gun, but he called himself the.
You know who was our realistic? You know who was our most consistent 3-point shooter though?
Over the last 10 years?
You might not remember him. Radmanovich.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Go look. Go pull it up.
Hey, wait, Jay.
You said Vladimir Radmanovich was our last consistent shooter?
Hey.
Yeah, Jesus Christmas, you got a short fucking memory.
Hey, that was a good one.
The answer to the question, Vito, is Danny Green and KCP.
Danny Green was trash, bro.
Don't do that to Danny Green.
Danny Green was trash.
I can put KCP, okay, but
KCP was in a slump the whole season, and then he pulled it back up in the playoff time.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm talking about consistent throughout, not just playoffs.
What about your boy Young? What about Nick Young? Was he a killer? Was he a shooter?
See, the thing with Swaggy P was he could have been a killer on one of our championship teams. The only problem was he came during our down period. I think Swaggy P could have been like if you put Swaggy P from those down years on this team. Darvin Ham
can't leave him open,
right? But he could have been.
You can't leave Swaggy open. That's what I'm trying to say. Like
Wilson, yeah.
Wilson, why can't we get a killer? Is it because people don't want to come play with LeBron? Like people don't want to give up?
No, it's the shooters we get and get nervous under the bright lights of LA and can't shoot.
Danny Green was fairly consistent.
No, he was not.
Yes,
Do you want to know why Ray Allen has multiple rings? Because that guy was a killer. You understand? That guy. That's what I mean. We don't have a motherfucker that when it's time to kick out from that double team or LeBron finds an opening and it's like, oh, you know how Curry he's running down the court when Klay is shooting the ball. You get what I'm saying? Like we don't have that, and why can't we find that, dude? That's what I'm saying. If we get that, and I understand, and this is what I mean. I've seen the opportunities. Jay, you've seen them. Anthony, you've watched the games. We've all seen. We've hadn't had enough open perimeter shots. That's unacceptable, man. It's unacceptable, bruh. So somebody's got to take responsibility. Somebody's got to step up, and it starts from the perimeter.
What would you say? What would you say is a good 3-point percentage to shoot? That would be killer status.
Are we
Please don't
shooting?
say
Are we
40%.
shooting? I know. I was just about to ask. Are we even shooting 40%?
Nah, we shooting like 30 at best.
Damn. You should always be shooting 10% more than what you are by mid-season. You should be you should be at least a higher percentage. So if we're shooting 30, man, we gotta raise that to 40, bro, by All-Star break. Look, Jay, we're not putting up enough points against top-tier competition, and we're not getting enough stops, and our perimeter shooters aren't stepping up when our opportunity persists itself. So that's my opinion on
I think our main Achilles heels, especially in games that we've lost, has been giving up offensive rebounds. And like
unacceptable.
That's giving up offensive rebounds. Who said it was unacceptable? Because it definitely is.
Yeah, I said that from game one. I said that from day one preseason.
I'll raise you, Jay.
Giving up offensive rebounds is like, bro, that's just like that's not like it's not even like you gotta have like talent. It's just like attention to fucking like that's part of defense. Okay. The last part of defense is grabbing the defensive rebound. If you're not boxing out your man, you ain't got no damn heart. That's just what it comes down to. Like, it's everybody on the team too. It's not just AD. It's not just the bigs. Like, it's everybody.
Them boys in Miami, everybody rebounds. Not just what's his name. Everybody. But I'll raise you, Jay. I'll raise you. There's been at least somebody's got to come up with this stat. Please, Wilson, you're the statistician. Somebody come up with this stat and let me know. But I have seen multiple times, and I just seen it on Thursday night. The Lakers. How many times are we going to give up 15 to 20-point leads and then end up losing the game by a dub? How many times are we going to give up big leads, bro? I'm talking about we were up 15 to 17 on OKC at one point. I said, damn, Lakers, look, we killing. I looked back up at the Cowboy game because I was looking at the Cowboy game and it looked like, damn, the Cowboys about to lose. And I look over and the Lakers are down 15. I said, what the
pretty wild.
Happened? So please, Jay, I'll raise you on that. Can we stop giving up leads? Can we close out the game?
So I don't know how often that's happened this season, because mostly this season it's just we go down big and we just stay down big. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. We were cruising at one point. Yeah, like you said, we were up 15, and then all of a sudden, OKC just kind of turned it up, and we didn't match their energy, to be honest. That's just kind of what it came down to. All of a sudden, you're watching the game, you're like, damn, OKC's getting a lot of buckets. And then you look at the score, you're like, oh, damn, OKC's up 2. Oh, it's okay. Well, okay, fine. Everybody's going to make a run. And then before you know it, you look at the score again, and you're like, oh, shit, we down 15. What the damn hell just happened? And by that point, it was just kind of a snowball effect. Remember in that game, it was a snowball effect. Couldn't get out of it.
So
we're down 20. And
No, wait.
Tomorrow's the Suns.
Do we beat the Suns or not?
Do we beat the Suns or not?
It's a winnable game.
Will we get AD the in-season tournament MVP?
AD is due for a bad game.
I'll tell you why.
I know, right? He's due for a bad in-season tournament game. Honestly, I'm so scared.
I'll tell you why we got action. If this would have been the night that KD passed, who did he just pass?
Mm-hmm.
KD just passed somebody in the scoring.
He's
Moses.
10th.
I don't know if he passed in somebody, but he just hit a milestone.
Yeah, he hit a milestone. He passed. What's his name in scoring?
Was it Moses Malone?
Moses Malone. He just passed Moses Malone in scoring.
Rest in peace to Moses Malone.
Rest in peace. Now, if that night would have been tomorrow that he had to break the record, no chance for the Lakers. But that's over now. So let's catch up on a quiet night. Is it back to back? Are the Suns coming off of a 2-game break like we are? What's going on with that?
Well, the only thing different about this game is Booker's playing.
Of course.
And him and KD been rolling.
Can I say one thing? And I don't mean to get off the topic, but I'm gonna tell you why. To me, when I handicapped I'll get back to my point. But I handicapped Zion's team last night, and I read an article that said, dude, they benched the kid. What's the kid they used to play with Lillard from Portland?
CJ McCollum.
They benched McCollum and somebody else to rest them boys for tomorrow's game. Look what's going on tonight. I mean, for tonight's game. Look what's going on tonight. Somebody give me an update and score.
Pelicans won.
Pelicans won.
Pelicans won off of 2 of their main players taking a break. You mean to tell me the Suns rested who?
Did they? I don't know.
They had to.
They rested, but
They had to. What do you mean you don't know? They rested. The Suns had to rest Booker if he's playing tomorrow night, dude.
He's been playing.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. I don't think did he play the game before? Anybody?
Yeah, he been playing.
Okay, so why did you say
he's been back like a week or so?
Okay, so Booker didn't play last time the Lakers played.
He didn't play the first 2 games.
Okay, all right. Well, anybody see if the starting lineup, somebody rested, or maybe somebody that comes off the bench if they rested, and yeah, man, and they're playing tomorrow, because that's huge. I think that's big.
Well, I mean, Bradley Beal's out, so.
All right, look.
Anthony, what do you think? What do you think? Are we winning or no?
I say it's 50-50. It's a wobbler, as they say.
Bro, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do for the Lakers.
What's the line? My bad.
But we gotta move on though. We gotta get into this top 10 list.
Okay, well, what's the line?
Let me just say this.
Let Mitch have the last word, and then we're gonna move on.
Wait a minute. What's the line for the Laker game? What's the line?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It don't take that long. Just open up your ESPN.
Lakers minus 1.5.
The Lakers are favorite.
Yes.
Damn, Vegas. What the hell? Where's the game being played?
In LA.
Oh, it's in LA?
Yeah, in LA.
That's right. Last time it was in Phoenix.
Y'all don't think that's disrespectful?
Because we're the first seed.
In-season tournament. So since we are the number 1 seed, we get home court.
Right.
Wilson, basically that line is because the Lakers are home. Otherwise, did the Lakers deserve to be favored? Do they deserve to be favored by 1 or more?
Well, we
beat them twice already, so
it's a toss-up game.
If we beat them twice already, Vegas should respect that and give us at least 2.
What were you?
Both games were close. Both games came down like the last minute.
Mitch, what were you about to say?
Oh, I'm gonna do all of Lakers Nation a favor. I'm gonna take all of LeBron and AD's props tomorrow. I'm gonna take the under. This way, I know for sure they'll go over. And if they don't, well,
you win.
I win.
All right, look. So a couple weeks ago, I came up with this idea to rank the top 10 NBA players from Los Angeles, right? Now, so what does one mean by from Los Angeles, right? Does that mean born in Los Angeles? Does that mean born in the greater Los Angeles area? Does that mean that you went to high school in Los Angeles or high school in the greater Los Angeles area? What does that mean, right? So basically, for me, I have 3 different lists because I didn't want to leave anybody out. But whoever wants to go first can go first. I can just say, for me, growing up in the city, it's just one of those things. Guys like us, we absolutely love ball. We remember the guys who passed through the city, and in our time, we know the guys from before, and so we want to pay homage. And who wants to go first? Remember, this is the top 10 based on NBA careers.
NBA careers. That's important.
Not high school.
City
not
of Los
college.
Angeles.
No, NBA career.
And so, it's up to each person to decide what they mean by from Los Angeles.
I'm glad you said NBA careers because there was not too many more dominant players than Renardo Sidney in LA. I'm sorry. There just wasn't, dude.
I'm pretty sure he
Renardo
didn't
who?
play a minute in the NBA.
Renardo Sidney didn't get to the league, but the man was one of the most dominant players I've ever seen in high school. Dude could post up at 6'11", and he can handle the ball and shoot the 3. So as long as you're making that criteria, they had to make it to the league. Then I could take out Mr. Sidney because that guy was a monster at Fairfax. But anyway,
Okay.
And again, shout out to Shea Cotton. Even though we can't put him in this list, but you can't. I'm sorry, we can't leave him out either. But
okay. But
Who wants to go first?
I got it.
Wait. Can we just go by, you say one, Jay, then he says one, and we get back?
No. Everybody go
I'm
and
okay.
give their list.
Oh, all right.
All right. Fuck it. Okay. Ready?
nope.
Top 10 LA born players based on their NBA careers. Number 1. Oh shit. I never really ordered it, but for sure my number 1 is Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
Come on. Don't play with me. Number 2, Reggie Miller. Number
Okay.
3, Klay Thompson.
Okay.
Number 4, Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
Number 5, James Harden.
Okay.
Number 6, Gilbert Arenas.
Okay.
Number 7, Baron Davis.
He did it.
Yeah, you gotta have Baron Davis on the list. Number 8, Kevin Love. Number 9, Tyson Chandler.
Mm.
And number 10, this is probably one that's like, how do you define it? But number 10, Paul George.
That's the thing about it. It's like, because the thing about it is that we're all from LA,
Right.
And so it's like,
He's from
bro,
LA
we all
and
from
Jason.
ball, right? When Paul George was at freaking Palmdale, I ain't never been to Palmdale in my life. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, but
You ever been to Palmdale?
But wait,
No.
why does
And
it have to be LA? Why can't it be Cali?
Well, Cali,
No,
that's
that's we're trying to do
North California. But and then
But wait a minute, you're gonna leave the monsters from North California out?
Bruh, Vito, I hope you
Yeah.
don't have a California list and not just an LA list.
No, go ahead.
But I never heard of Paul George when he was in high school out here, or Kawhi. Kawhi is from Riverside. I never heard of Kawhi.
But what's the name?
Well, technically he's from Compton.
Well, your boy Nick Young went to school in damn near Pacoima. In Reseda, the Valley. That ain't LA. That's not LA.
But technically,
it's more LA than Palmdale for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Go
ahead, Shane.
All right.
Oh gosh. I feel like I
See,
need
you
a
already
three.
So does
started.
it matter
Anyway,
if we? What about the athletes in the 70s, in the 60s that you guys?
I got some of those. I got somebody like that on mine.
I don't,
Oh, okay.
we get into that. We get into
Okay,
that.
because we had a monster that went to Murphy. That motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And we got a few dudes that went to Crenshaw. A few guys that went monster dudes that went to what's the high school over there off of Vermont? Anyway, y'all get what I'm saying. Go ahead, Shane.
okay, I got my top 10. I got an honorable mention list. So
Wow.
top 10.
Wait.
Honorable mention.
Mitch want to make sure he's sitting down for this.
Hold on. Before you say your honorable, let me get my honorable mentions off first.
Come on, man.
My honorable mentions are Andre Miller and the great Swaggy P, Nick Young. Okay, go for it.
I go about Swaggy, my bad. I got a damn picture on my wall. Whatever.
You got
Continue.
Swaggy picture on your wall?
I do. My Laker wall. Anyway, top 10. Number 1, Gail Goodrich.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Byron Scott.
Is this in order?
It's in order. Number 3, Klay Thompson. Number 4, Baron Davis. Number 5, Russell Westbrook. Number 6, Reggie Miller. Number 7, Paul Pierce. Number 8, Kawhi Leonard. Number 9, Drew Holiday. Number 10, Jordan Farmar. Honorable mentions, DeMar DeRozan, Brad Jennings, Gilbert Arenas.
How you put Farmar over Arenas and who else did you say your honorable mention?
Honorable mentions, DeMar DeRozan, Brandon James, Gilbert Arenas.
How you put Farmar over DeRozan and Arenas?
Farmar has 2 rings, bro.
Oh my goodness. Bro. Oh my gosh.
He has 2 rings, so that takes care of NBA. College, he went to 2 straight Final Fours.
We're talking about their NBA careers, not.
I feel NBA. He got 2 rings.
Where did Darren Collison go to high school?
At Awanda, I think.
Where is that?
Correct. At a one.
Valley.
Okay. Can't forget about Darren Collison. Shout out to Darren Collison.
Who did you have all above Klay Thompson? You said Gail Goodrich.
Byron Scott.
But you got Byron Scott over Klay Thompson?
Byron Scott part of Showtime Lakers. What the fuck are you talking about?
You got Byron Scott over Klay Thompson.
You not remember who Byron Scott was?
Are you telling me Byron Scott's a better player than Klay Thompson? Is that
Hell
what
yeah. The fuck are you talking about?
Man, put your damn dukes up right now. I'll fight you. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Klay Thompson is the second or third greatest shooter the league has ever seen. Are you kidding me?
Shooter. He's not better than Byron.
He's one of the greatest two-way players ever. Don't play with me.
Man.
Don't forget how bad of a man Klay Thompson was before these injuries.
I think you forgot how bad Byron Scott was.
Hey, you know, were all of these gentlemen on your list McDonald's All-Americans?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Paul Pierce.
No, damn that.
Because there should be criteria. There should be criteria of a list.
Were all of the players on your list even an all-star in the NBA?
No.
Then go half your list is my list.
Jay,
what the fuck are you talking about?
Jay,
are all your players
have
on your list NBA all-stars?
You gotta have McDonald's All-Americans.
Paul Pierce, All-Star. Kawhi Leonard, All-Star. Byron Scott, All-Star. Klay Thompson, All-Star. Baron Davis, All-Star. You want me to go on?
Yes.
Reggie Miller, All-Star. Drew Holiday, All-Star. Most of the damn list is All-Stars. Fuck.
Well, Klay Thompson is not in my top 10, but he'd be in my honorable mention.
You must have a good top 10, Bill. Can we
Only because Only because he went to Washington State. I didn't like that.
Where'd you want him
I
to go?
mean, in
UCLA?
fairness, nobody recruited him. That's why he went to Washington State.
No, fuck all that, dog. That nigga could have went to somewhere on the Big East.
What?
Nobody recruited him.
Man, that boy could shoot out of high school. What you mean?
Nobody wanted him out of high
damn-
school.
No, it was more probably politics because his daddy wanted him to go somewhere and start.
Hold on, everybody. Shane Murray is a liar.
Uh-oh.
What the hell you talking about?
Shane Murray is a liar. He lies through his teeth. Byron Scott was never an all-star, liar.
Oh, he said Byron Scott was on his list?
He
My
said
bad.
Byron Scott, all-star. No.
Remember when we did the episode?
What
player
on my list was
You got him second on your list. He was never an all-star.
Hey,
Remember
Wilson.
when we did
Well,
an episode where we...
Hey,
That's what
Wilson.
your list sounds like.
Hey,
They're gonna have your list as my list.
You got Byron Scott second, and you got him over Klay Thompson. Byron Scott was never an all-star.
Negro, how about you respect my list? I respect yours and shut the fuck up.
Because your list is trash, just like Cam Reddish.
Your face is trash.
That's what my wife said. Exactly. Such a dumbass up. Yeah.
Like Johnny Cage.
Listen, my face card has validation. Does yours?
Bullshit.
Exactly. Shut up.
Bullshit.
Exactly.
All right, look. If Leo,
God.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Wilson, I'm gonna let you impress me with your list because
okay,
no, I'm gonna go first, but I know your list has dudes.
I got everybody on my list. Right,
I'm talking
I
about
made
dudes
three
from the
different lists.
60s and the 70s, man.
Huh?
You got dudes from the 60s, 70s, and 80s on your list?
Yes, somebody,
Oh,
including
okay. Well, then
somebody that nobody
I'll
has
let
named
you-
yet.
I'll go knock it out quick then for mine, because I'm interested to hear the legends that you have, not just the people that our generation know, but some people like our fathers and grandfathers will know. But anyway, what do I have? Number 1, Reggie Miller. Number 2, Tyson Chandler. 3, what do I have? Westbrook. 4, DeRozan. 5, Paul Pierce. 6, BD. 7, Gilbert Arenas. 8, James Harden. 9, Kawhi Leonard. And number 10, the Ball brothers. And number 11, I have an honorary mention, number 11, a guy named Jerry Chambers. You probably don't know who Jerry Chambers is, but he was the one that he's the guy that really orchestrated the popularity in that so-called beautiful park that we always would walk down the street to from high school, named Pan Pacific. It was also named West Wilshire. He's the one that really hyped up the popularity in the early 90s, had all the celebrities like Jamie Foxx and, Denzel and all their kids were honorary, alumni from that park. And we've had D1 athletes come through that park like Dinwiddie and, professional football players and baseball players. So I got to give it up to Mr. Chambers. He'll be number 11, my only honorary member, Jerry Chambers.
All right. So thank you, Vito. And so my list, right? So first of all, I have 3 lists. I'm gonna go through them quickly, but I want to first of all start with the honorable mentions. So these are all the people who did not make any of these 3 lists. That's Spencer Dinwiddie,
Yep.
Trevor Ariza,
Yeah.
Westchester High School,
Fair.
Tayshaun Prince out of Compton,
Right.
Okay.
Andre Miller. Remember now,
Indeed.
Richard
Indeed.
Jefferson. Richard Jefferson is from South Central.
He
Yep.
is.
He didn't go to high school though in LA.
Right. But I had to leave him off.
What the?
Right.
I had to leave him off, though.
I put LaMelo on there. Brandon
Really?
Jennings, even though he went to high school in Oakville, he's an LA kid. Swaggy P, Brooke Lopez.
Mm-hmm. Stanford.
So an old school guy, Kevin Willis, is actually from LA, or at least went to high school. I don't remember if he went to high school in LA or not from LA. Tyson Chandler, Jordan Farmar, Brandon Jennings. I already said Jennings, and then Darren Collison.
What about the boy from UCLA that got the championship for the Heat? What's his name? The white boy?
Jaime.
No. He played with LeBron on the Cavs.
Well, I didn't. He's on my list, so I didn't. I just did my honorable mention first.
No, I'm asking y'all before you say your top 10. What's the guy that played with LeBron from UCLA?
Vito, please stop smoking so much weed, man.
Dude, I can't. He's still in the league now.
Off the weed.
Okay, well I'll tell you this though. I say so. If it's the weed, why can't Shane and Jason immediately just be like, because them niggas getting high too? How about that?
No, I
They
don't.
know who you talking about.
I've never.
You know who I'm talking about, Wilson?
Kevin Love,
bro.
Kevin Love. There we go. Is he on anybody's list?
Yes,
He was on mine.
He was?
Yeah, I said Kevin Love.
Oh, all right.
So look, now here's on my official list. Like I said, I made 3 lists. I have one for born in the greater Los Angeles area. So this includes like Riverside, like these outskirts places. I have another list, born in LA County, for guys like us born in LA County. And then my other list is for people who just went to high school in LA County, even if they weren't born here. So my born in the greater Los Angeles area list, I'm gonna go from bottom to top. Number 10, DeMar DeRozan. Number 9, Kevin Love. Number 8, Michael Cooper. Michael Cooper is LA all the way through. I think he went to high school in Pasadena. He's born in LA, went to high school in Pasadena, went to college at Pepperdine, I think. Number 7, Paul George. Number 6, Klay Thompson. Number 5, Gail Goodrich. Number 4, Reggie Miller. Number 3, Russell Westbrook. Number 2, James Harden. And number 1, Kawhi Leonard. Even though, as I said, greater Los Angeles area. So Riverside, I never heard of Kawhi Leonard when he was at Riverside, wherever he was going to high school. Paul George, same thing. But I really, that's more of a comprehensive list. Now this is my born in LA County list, starting from the bottom. All right, so number 10, Baron Davis. Number 9, Drew Holiday. Number 8, DeMar DeRozan. So there's obviously some overlap. Number 7, Kevin Love. Number 6, Michael Cooper. Number 5, Paul George. Number 4, Klay Thompson. Number 3, Gail Goodrich. Number 2, Russell Westbrook. And number 1, James Harden. And then last but not least, these are the guys who they went to high school in LA County. Doesn't matter if they were born here or not. So number 10.
Who the fuck gave you the floor to get multiple motherfucking lists? You son of a motherfucker.
Because
man.
I wanted to make sure, because remember in the group chat, like I was telling you guys, I was trying.
You didn't want to leave anybody out. You knew somebody was gonna be left out, and motherfucker, then you better stretch out to California then, since you're going everywhere.
Look, this is just high school in LA County. Number 10, Baron Davis. Number 9, Gilbert Arenas, who was originally born in Florida, but really he's from LA, right? Number 8, Byron Scott. Number 7, Marcus Johnson, born in Louisiana, but went to high school at Crenshaw and then UCLA, one of the more underrated players of the 80s. Number 6, Michael Cooper. Number 5, Paul George. Number 4, Gail Goodrich. Number 3, Russell Westbrook. Number 2, James Harden. And number 1, Paul Pierce.
Are you talking about the Marcus that played with your cousin Ronnie at Crenshaw?
No, this is Marcus Johnson. He played in the 80s for the
White man can't jump, Marcus Johnson.
Right. What about
Ronnie is my brother, not my cousin.
Yeah, I mean excuse me. Your Ronnie played with what's his name at Crenshaw? What's the light skinned brother that went to Connecticut from Crenshaw? He went to the Nets. He went to the Nets. Marcus what?
Oh, the point guard, was it Marcus Williams?
Marcus Thornton?
No, Marcus Williams.
Marcus Williams, the light skinned brother.
I remember him. Did he win a national championship with them?
Yes, he did. Let's not forget that he was a monster at Crenshaw. He went to Connecticut, and then he got drafted to the Nets. Correct?
I remember Marcus Williams.
What an
Yeah.
underrated LA-born player.
Yeah, I remember him.
Put that on somebody's list.
Yeah, shout out to Marcus Williams. But yeah, man, I'm sorry I did that, but I had to. Because once again, me being OCD, I was trying to figure out like, okay,
Your brother played with him, dude. That's crazy.
yeah, I was trying to figure out what do people really mean when they say from LA, So I had to do 3 different lists to make sure every base was covered.
It's a good list. It's a good list.
Thank you.
I think I got the best list for sure.
Huh?
I got the best list for sure, though. For sure. Shit. Hands down. Shut your ass up. You got Byron Scott number 2 on your list. You can't say shit.
Shane's got an old list.
Because Mitch didn't overthink his list. Mitch just said born in LA, right? And then that was it.
But the second part of this is also like based on their NBA career. That's definitely the most important part of this.
Yeah.
I think Russell Westbrook has had the best career out of all these guys, honestly.
So he's had a better career than Harden, and
I think so.
Yeah. Hell
Kawhi.
yeah.
I think so.
Yes. Yes.
Well, Kawhi now is a 2-time champion.
No. Well, you talk, dude. That individually, Russell has had the best season out of all the people you've named from California. Yeah.
I mean, he's the NBA leader by a mile in triple doubles.
But when you're talking about hype coming out of high school, easily the boy Chandler, that guy.
He had a lot of hype coming out of high school.
Yeah, man. So
yeah, he had a lot of hype.
That was back when guys coming out of high school, I was like, they don't do that anymore. I mean, back then it was a big deal,
Right.
But if you're going to talk about college, I mean, you could say Reggie Miller, but then, dude, Alonzo Ball had almost 1 million followers in high school, like his brother LaMelo. Like them, they had high school.
And where are they out of? They're from? It's not Chatsworth.
Chino Hills.
Chino Hills.
Yeah. They had the high dude. It was the hottest ticket in town, bro. And
that's another thing. That's like Chino Hills. Is that really? When we think about LA, we don't think about Chino Hills, do we?
Not really.
I mean, if we consider Riverside to kind of be, then
thank you.
I guess
it's the same distance.
Chino would count too, yeah.
Chino and Riverside.
But do we consider Riverside to be? I mean, I know we all put
LA
for the most part,
County,
yeah.
LA.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the most part, yeah. I mean, Riverside and Chino, I feel are more LA for sure than Palmdale. I guess we can say that for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Right? Like, yeah, those are definitely more than Palmdale for sure.
Chino is only 45 minutes away from your house, Wilson.
It is. I've never been there. I've never been to Riverside or the Inland Empire. I've never been to Palmdale. I've never been to these places.
That's another 45 minutes is the Inland Empire before you get to Hesperia.
Is definitely like it's like outskirts, man. It's just like it's one of those like,
Hey, Jay, literally Riverside and all those other cities are cities that you reach before you have to go up the hill, and then you hit Hesperia, and that now you go into the outskirts, bro. Barstow and shit. If you're going to Vegas,
yeah, Barstow would definitely not be ours for sure.
Okay, but anyway, that's a cool list, man. I ain't mad at y'all.
All right, so it's over. Mitch, you got anything you want to say here at the end?
Yes. Herbert definitely wanted to come on and give his 2 cents and let us know who the real LA-born top 10 players are. But unfortunately, we got sidetracked by Shane Murray putting Byron Scott number 2 on the list.
Damn.
So sorry, Herbert. Shane Murray did it again. Sorry, Herbert. We ran out of time. And also, fuck Nigga Van Exel. Pat Beverly locked his ass up. I said it. Yeah, I said it. Patrick Beverly.
No. BD.
Van Exel up.
Hey, I told Shane BD would give Van Exel the works.
Baron Davis would give Van Exel buckets.
The disrespect.
Damn,
Great job.
Baron Davis would make Nick Van Exel say, "I believe, sir. I believe."
Jay, before we go, can we get a prediction on the Final Four for football? The first one is Texas against Texas against who came in? And Washington. Texas against Washington, right. Alabama against Michigan. Who goes on? Anybody?
This is just kind of. I'm definitely rooting against Alabama. I feel like Florida State got fucking hosed, so I'm gonna root against Alabama. I'll say Michigan, and then I gotta stay Pac-12 strong, so I'm gonna say Washington.
So Washington
I gotta do it.
Washington against Michigan. Who wins?
It's probably gonna be Michigan.
Oh,
but I'm gonna stay Pac-12 strong, and I'll say Washington as my official pick.
Let's go. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Black quarterback. Okay, what about you, Shane? Hurry up, man. Give us a little.
I don't care.
All right, I forgot. You don't watch finals. You don't watch national championships. Wilson, can we get a prediction, please?
I think Michigan's gonna win the whole thing.
Yeah. Are you guys insane? What? Man, nobody's taking down Alabama.
You don't think so?
They're the sleeper because they're still.
This is the year, bro. This is the year.
Texas beat them already. I'm just saying they beat them when the kid Milroe wasn't Milroe.
Somebody's got to prove the committee wrong. So somebody's got to be. Michigan's got to beat Alabama.
Okay, I get you. They did fuck Florida State. They did fuck Florida State. And that's my favorite college.
All right, look.
But thank you.
All right, so look. So before we get out of here, just a few reminders. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button.
Here we go.
If you prefer the audio version, remember to rate, review, and subscribe to the show.
What the fuck is Van Exel gonna do?
The show is on
that boy Van Exel. Come on, Shane. Why do you
Stitcher,
with Van Exel?
iHeartRadio, and every other major podcast.
Hey, you know the Lakers got rid of Van Exel for a reason, right?
And TC Pod
because the boy Kobe
on Facebook. Just search for the Complete Lakers podcast.
They heard about this guy in Chicago named Patrick Beverly. They're like,
Complete Lakers podcast @gmail.com. We are out.
Fuck it. And fuck Shane Murray.